So who to blame? So who to blame for all of this? Isn't the government the reason for your financial status? That you cannot have a better job? Isn't your boss the problem? Aren't your clients the assholes? That they are not giving you more money? Isn't it the case that the gym is too far? That you are still in the shape? Or because of today's society is just simply elevating or would say prioritizing these foods which have higher calories and which are unhealthy, and this is why I'm in this shape. Or because the weather is like not proper, this is why I'm not going out enough to the sun, or because I do not really have the time, this is why I do not meditate, or like because I'm stressed, that's why I cannot do the Nofap. So who the freaking hell to blame, brother? Who to blame? And this is the core question for today, because before taking on this journey, I've really been on a path of always and trying to find a freaking scapegoat, brother. Always looking outside of myself and telling that, hey bro, like the whole industry sucks. That's why I cannot make money in this whole thing. Facebook ads suck. The companies suck. They banned my ad account, so therefore I cannot make money online. That's the thing. I'm having a stressed life, that's why I cannot do the Nofap. In this town there isn't a gym, so therefore I cannot lose the weight. And these are all of the freaking excuses that I came up with. And so something really happened, brothers and sisters, that I have to share over here, what I really wanted to talk about over here, because I think that this is not necessarily something that is thought too much about, but although it is super damn important on this journey to also mention this part of this whole thing. And so this is that. Before that, I've been always looking outside of myself, because I've been always able to find something or some way or something that is outside of me and could be blamed for all of this, for me being this way, for all of the things that I have in life, to just simply blame something or someone else, because it was easier to blame my parents, and that was a huge one for me. To blame my parents, so why am I in this shape? Why do I have this financial status that I do have currently, and so on and so forth. I've been blaming all of my parents. And so since I took on this path of really Nofap and working out every single day and really not leaning to this resentment, but really try to do something with this resentment, to understand that. I'm not telling not to live up to that resentment some days, but to understand that, where is it coming from, to really taking the red pill in the means of really and honestly figuring out what is happening over here. And so since I do that, and since I really changed up my diet, I changed up how I'm really living and approaching life, I realized that basically every single time when I just do have this resentment, when I just do have a place or I'm looking for a place that is outside of me and could be held as responsible, it is really me. When I'm feeling resentful, when I'm feeling bad, that is not because my clients suck. That's because me suck inside here. When I'm feeling stressed, that's not because of the weather, that's not because I haven't done my workout sessions. That's because of me inside. Obviously, because if I haven't done the workout sessions, but because I set that thing up for myself, so therefore I basically set it for myself. So that's me again. And so the whole point of this journey, and perhaps the greatest blessing over here, what I would say, is that I just really got to realize that I'm the one. I'm the only one who's creating this whole reality. And in this way, I'm not looking for someone else now. It's to solve my problems. I'm not looking for another place to hide. I'm not looking for another binge eating to hide from. I'm not looking for a good pornography. I'm not looking for a good Saturday night when I can get drunk as fuck so therefore I can hide from my problems and the things that I have to solve. I'm not looking for that, brother. I'm not looking for that anymore. Because on this journey, I really learned to face those things. And this is why I'm such a huge promoter of getting out there and doing something that is fucking uncomfortable every single day. Whether you're feeling like it, whether you do not feel like it. Whether some days your body wants it, whether it doesn't want it. Because perhaps, and this is my value system at this very moment, is that for my mind, it is perhaps the most important thing to keep it healthy. And so, brothers and sisters, what I wanted to share over here with you is that whenever you do have this resentment, and whenever you're thinking about like quitting, or this thing is not for me, and so on and so forth, when you're having all these ideas over there, just simply think about that you might be the reason. It might not be the weather. It might not be someone else. It might not be your clients, your boss, the government, the gym, the diet, whatever. It might be you. And so this is perhaps the greatest thing that we as human beings perhaps can, and we as men supposed to realize on this journey of Nofap. So brothers and sisters, I'm encouraging you to also take into consideration this part of the journey too. So really think about this thing, man. Like, when you're resentful, who to blame? Like, for real, who to blame? Love.